All right, let me show you a little bit about Snorkel right here. So if you come into snorkel.app, you can try some of these just as a student to get an idea of what it's like and the feedback. But I've just created a class right here. Let's go into one of these activities that I've done. So I'll just do this one for perimeter of a rectangle. You can see all of the responses that I have right here, kind of broken down into correct or incorrect, and you could see um, the type of or the level of which they're responding. Right, like even if they get an incorrect answer, that doesn't mean their thinking is wrong. So this is on a 4-point scale. So 3 is strong. That means they're getting it. 4 is excellent. They're going above and beyond. And as I go through this, I can kind of get some captions of their video here as well. So if I wanted to look at why this one was not there, I could just simply go through right here and I could see, okay, yeah, he didn't really think about. He's saying you could use 50 feet for the length. Well, you have 50 feet. So it's obviously misunderstanding the question right here. So I could address that issue. And we could dive in and see what type of feedback they got here as well. So you could see that Nathan got this feedback right here that kind of prompts him. Doesn't give him the answer, it prompts him to think about that. And I can leave a comment here as well. So they get that feedback right away if you would like, and you can certainly filter this by if you want to give them more tries. Maybe they get the feedback and they try again. Let's check out the insights though. As I do some of these, I'll see some of the exemplars that were really had a strong understanding and got the answer right. And then I could see, just some areas that, hey, they don't understand perimeter right here. Maybe they kind of get it, but they misuse the formula, things like that. So I can get some of those insights and address those misconceptions. Okay, but let's go look. Let's go look at their library right here. So Snorkel has a library of different questions that are already built out for you. So they're building out math, starting to work on science. They got some language arts things, and just because they don't have it built doesn't mean that you can't do it. So if we were going to go into like middle school life science, there's a few different ones right here that they have already built out, but I can certainly create my own. So if we go to my library, let's create one. We'll go to create activity. And here's the awesome thing is that there's so much that the AI does for you. So I could give this a title such as building a fence, right? And I could give my students a whiteboard. So if I wanted to put in a picture here, maybe I gave them a graphic organizer, or maybe I gave them a diagram of something of like the fenced area that I want, anything like that. I can add in formulas. I can put a lot of stuff in here. Uh, what's really cool is Snorkel's gonna read everything on here. So I'm gonna put a text box on here and just say you have let's see 50 feet of fencing. Which dimensions would give you the most area and why? Okay, so we do that. I can press done editing right here. Okay, I could give some instructions right here, and here's the super cool thing right here. I could get the feedback generated from AI. So it's going to look at everything that I've done on there, and it's going to generate like what would be an exemplar answer, like what it's looking for. And it's going to make sure that everything on here is correct. So they're giving you this idea, right? Like if a student has a really strong understanding, they're going to know that a square is going to be the best given one. So they're going to do uh, do this, right? 12 and a half feet. So I can press use and edit, and I can edit this stuff as well if I wanted to. Like let's say I didn't want them to do a square, I could change that so that they don't use a square. Okay, and I could say like, hey, what's the subject for, and what's the grade? So maybe this is upper elementary or middle school, and then I could either press done or assign that to my class. Okay, so I'm going to actually show you one that I thought was super cool here. So my students, they've been doing some programming, and I took a screenshot of our programming language, which is App Inventor. I took a screenshot of this code snippet right here, and I said, what do you think this block of code will do? Be specific with your answer. Okay. Well, the AI was able to pull out from that image all of the elements right there, like everything right here, and understand exactly what it should do. And so I was able to give that to my students. So this is super awesome. They're working on getting it so that it will actually start reading the whiteboard. It's called Vision. It's going to see even the things that students put down on their video and analyze and assess that and give them feedback. So, super awesome tool. I can't wait to keep using this with my class.